There you go. Boy, I was just getting ready to do another video, and I was thinking, gosh, what will I do it on? And that's when an idea came blowing by me, shall we say? It's it's the wind. Oh my gosh, it was just roaring past the window here. Trees were all, how trees do, back and forth. And boy, I'm glad I got a lot of layers on today before I go to work. I've got my let's say I got, underwear, long johns, dungarees. That's for below the belt. High top shoes, big thick socks. Okay. And then I've got, I think, one, two, three, four. I think I got five shirts. And there'll be one other shirt that is the uniform where I work. So, yeah, red shirt. And I should be all right. If they if they send me out to get carts, I'm pretty well insulated. Should make it. Should. And have you ever seen a cart get caught by the wind? Yeah. Hey, watch out. They get going. They'll put a hurt on you. Just get out of its way. That's all I can say. It's really bad if it's a full cart that's moving. Generally, it's the empty ones get cranking, and oh my God, they luckily a lot of them have bumpers on them, so if they hit a car, it's not so bad on the car for the most part, as long as the bumpers are on them. For the most part, for the most part. Boy, if I'm outside, I'm outside. That's all. I've been in worse, I suppose. At least I don't see any snow, and I think it is slightly above freezing, so should be okay. Like I said, multi layers is the answer to the question, what will I wear? How will I survive? There you go, multi layers. And it's really right down along my skin and everything. It's, as warm as can be right now. The outside, even inside the house here, the outside of my shirts feel actually kind of cool. So that's good. Okay, we'll be fine. And it'll be, I think I'll either be doing carts or I think they might, like I may have said earlier, I'm drinking some coffee just to get some heat down. Yeah. The I think I said earlier that I'm pretty sure I'm not doing carts today. Instead, I'll be in the frozen food department, which means being in the frozen food locker. But again, it's windy in there. Oh yeah, they have big fans going. Yep, big fans. I mean, fans that'll blow your hat off if you turn them up full blast. I mean, you'd be wondering where the heck your hat went. And well, we'll see. We'll just have to see. But still, I'm looking forward to serving the community. Get that food on the shelf so people can eat in comfort. Don't have to go out with looking for a groundhog or something. Maybe a couple of uh, maybe a couple old chestnuts or something to cook. No, I think it'll be like in the old days. I think everyone will be just fine. It's funny. I passed a place the other day. Can't think of where I was. Northwest New Jersey, and there was an old like general store, and it's closed now. I think it's closed. It looks like it might be getting renovated or something. But at one time, instead of going to a supermarket, you would go to a place like that, and it would be big enough, but you really didn't have the world's largest variety. You had enough, but not a humongous variety to choose from like you get in a supermarket. I know, I remember when supermarkets were out before I was born, but they really took hold when I was back in I'd say the late 40s, early 50s. All of a sudden they really hit and they were everywhere. All of a sudden, bang, like that. And yes, there were supermarkets prior, yes, I'm sure. But all of a sudden it was so cool to go to the supermarket. Most of those old stores would seem small by comparison to what we have now. and the variety was good, but not again like you see now. I mean, I've never asked. I should ask the manager someday. How many individual items are there in the store? You know, pints of milk is one item. You don't need to know that there's 3 cases of white milk pints, but just is there pints, and just go from there. I'll bet you it's got to be in the thousands, and it's all there just waiting. All you got to do is walk by with your shopping cart, put it in the cart, and go pay for it, and take it home and eat it. If it's an orange, eat it on the way home. Right? It's amazing. I mean, just the ice cream aisle would drive you nuts. God, we have a section where it's just ice cream, and I don't know exactly, but I'd say it's 6 feet high. 6 feet high, probably 6 shelves, something like that. Again, I'm going by memory. And I would guess, ooh, I'm guessing at least 100 feet long, or wide, shall we say, if you count all the doors. It's got to be close to that. I might be off by 5 or 10 feet either way, but and that's just for ice cream. Then you turn your back to the ice cream and look at the next shelf, and that's all things like snacks and TV dinners and stuff, and pierogies and French fries and frozen pizzas, and there's no shortage. You couldn't buy it all, and there it is, just waiting. And that's just one aisle, the frozen food aisle. There's a second frozen food aisle that has basically the same thing going for it. It's amazing. It's amazing how I can't imagine what people from the 1700s would think of one of our supermarkets. They go out of their minds. Out of their minds. Huh? Yeah. They probably wouldn't know what a microwave was, but I would think if people that could be in the American Revolution and win against Great Britain back in the day, I'm sure could figure out a microwave. If you can figure out how to load a cannon and fire it, yeah, I think yeah, microwave wouldn't be too hard for you. But interesting. Oh well, enough said. But when you go into a supermarket, just think about it. It's quite the deal, and they weren't always here. They weren't always around. They've been around a long time now, but not. It probably all started around the early 1900s. Now, 120 years later, whoa, right? Pretty cool. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thank you. God bless. Bye now.